What's up?
We got Tone the comedian in the house.
What up, man?
How's your comedy coming?
Man, comedy's been good, man. We actually, we just did the Helium last night, open mic.
Okay.
So
How was that?
It was fun, man. I haven't done that one in a while.
Okay.
It was just good seeing the old staff, because I used to do security up there, so that's how I kind of crept in to meeting other acts. So no, it was fun last night. We had like 4 new comedians for the first time, and all 4 of them did actually pretty good. So that was shocking to see. But no, it was a good show. Nice little show, man. So they moved it on Thursday nights now instead of Wednesday. So same time, you pull up 7, start at 7:30. So yeah, it was a good show.
That's what's up. How's the food?
Helium food? Yeah. Man, I ain't gonna lie. They got a new lady up there cooking.
Is she throwing down?
And she's throwing down, bro. And I forgot her name. We shared drinks last night. Nice lady too. But yeah, she made me a hamburger, bro. Almost had to walk back there and see about it.
Oh man.
It made me a nice little hamburger last night. So yeah, the food is always on point up there. If anything, you can always get them chicken strips.
Yeah.
Can't lose on the strips. But yeah, man, it was a packed show up there. It was some lady by the name of Kathy or something like that. Large audience, sold out. So we was in a bit of competition with them, but no, we still had a good show.
That's what's up. So how does the open mic work?
Very simple. So you can go on helium.com in the Galleria. And they have a Thursday night open mic. There's a sign-up list, and once you go on there, basically put your name in the batch. If you make the early cutoffs, they put you on the list, and then you can come pull up 7 o'clock and sign up if you didn't make the online list. So it gives you the opportunity to still come, put your name on the list, and then they draw the names out the bucket. Whoever gets selected gets put on the list.
Okay.
How
long a set do they let you do?
4-minute set. So you get to each person gets to do 4 minutes. 3 minutes you get a light. Second light means go ahead and wrap it up. So yeah, we're able to get at least 15 to 20 acts in from 7:30 all the way up to about 9:30. So
that's tight.
So yeah, we're able to squeeze them in.
You have to work on some material.
Yeah, man, it was a good show last night. Like I said, because we had some vets in there. Shout out to JC Sabala, he pulled up. Shout out to Jack Wright. What's my boy Dan Cutler, who just won. So we literally had 2024 and 2025's Helium Comedian of the Year up in there. So it was a nice night. So the crowd got to see 2 Helium champs with headliners and guys that open for some big dogs, and then we had 4 new up and coming acts. So those up and coming comedians got to see a sample of what their future could be if they put their material together and get it right.
4-minute set, huh?
4-minute set. Gotta bring it.
Do they let you film it, or do they film it, or?
No, that's the thing, man. There's no film crew. If you have your own personal camera, you're allowed to film.
Okay.
You got your own setup, you're allowed to film. Yeah, most folks bring their own set, So no, we don't have no problem with that. So security's also there too. They don't got no problem with that.
That's cool. I definitely like doing some film work and working with different comedians.
They definitely need it. They definitely need it, because I ain't gonna lie. The brother up there, I can't think of his name. There used to be a guy up there who used to film all the stuff. But I haven't seen him since I was in the competition. So I don't know if he's traveling or he went to a new Helium location. Yeah, their camera guy, I haven't seen him in a long time.
We got more than one location.
Helium's all over.
Oh really?
Yeah, Helium's all there. Helium's like the Funny Bone or Laugh Factories.
Yeah. You have several locations.
Yeah.
Travel. You gonna want to do like a Helium tour?
Yeah. Helium's been in the game for a long time. Matter of fact, I think if you win that the Helium Funniest competition, under the contract is you kind of get to tour those locations. So, and I know they got like a Helium in LA. There's a Helium probably in New York, Philly. Of course, we got one here in St. Louis, and I believe there's one in Chicago. So yeah, they got a couple of Helium locations. I know it's one in Denver, I think. So yeah.
You go and do your 4-minute set and light up the stage, or do they have like different increments when you travel?
No, well, if when you make the tour type stuff, they're expecting you to do 15 or better.
15 or better.
Yeah, and then let's say you get a spot, like a open spot for like Michael Coyer or anybody in particular that's hot right now. Most likely they're gonna want you to do at least a hot 5 to 7 minutes to open. And that's how I got my little name. And I would go to Helium, and they would need somebody to open, and I'd either have somebody vouch for me or just from word of mouth let them know like, no, I can do this. And so shout out to Michael Coyer, he gave me my shot. Vince Bryant gave me a shot before.
I remember you opening that bar that was off Wavelenght. With Els and Arturo, Ace.
Man, that was a while back. Yeah, that was a while back. Yeah, but that's how I got my shot, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's always been just being there on time, being there professionally, and killing those open mics, getting your name on the buzz, and then the best thing to do is to kill in front of you, guys that are big names like veterans, so that word can be spread. Because one thing's for sure in this comedy game, bro, these comedians talk. They do have sit downs, and they know who's hot, they know who's coming up, they know who's buzzing. They know. Trust me, they know, man. Because I get those phone calls, I get those inboxes all the time. Like, hey, man, I heard you shut it down over there. I'm going to have some work for you over here. They definitely put word out. And then you got haters, but, that's part of the game, too. Yeah. It's always part of the game, man.
Work on bettering yourself every day.
Absolutely. Yeah, the game's been good to me, man. I can't complain.
I respect that.
Game's been good, man. I respect both sides, because without the hate, like I said, I'm kind of like one of them Jordan type individuals. I use it for fuel and motivation.
Yeah.
So
fuel and motivation.
You got to
change your altitude.
Got to, bro. Take a bad and turn it to some positive. Now, luckily, I've stayed out the way, and I haven't pissed nobody off that I know. Other than that, so it's been nothing but love from the OG comedians in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Everybody show love, man. That's male and female, so I think. But you know what? I think it's our generation of comedians that are changing the game, bro. Because we all work together.
True.
You
got to. It's how you get stuff done.
It's just. Like that's the one thing that used to always bother me. I thought St. Louis at one point in time was a city we were too copycat-ish. We would see another city do something and then we follow after it instead of being our own creative wave. Because I believe St. Louis has the creativity power to be just as respected as Atlanta. I think we have the power to be just as respected as the West Coast, Chicago, or New York. That's just the God honest truth with the talent that we have. And we just haven't been exposed on a national platform. So I think once we get to a point where we can collectively work together, and that's why I shout out Keywan and Murphy Lee for what they're doing with that Smokes and Jokes, because they're trying to get us all to play as one team, one band. That way, when we walk into these other cities, you know, they can look and go, "Oh, damn, St. Louis is moving like that. All of them cool. Ain't no, you know, animosity. These 20 niggas can be in one room and work and be funny and get stuff done and make not most importantly, but make some money together." Man, that hasn't been done. You look at every other city, it's been done before. You look at 85 South with DC Young Fly, Carlos Mellon, and Chico Bean. Look what they're doing. That's 3 brothers getting money. And by them 3 unlocking their potential, they've made it to where now you got several other entities making money off of 85 now. So that's what I'm saying, bro. We got to get to that level of working together for real, bro.
Putting each other on.
We got to. When black people ball that fist up and put it up together, man, we unstoppable, dog. We are unstoppable. We've always been taught that we got to compete with each other.
Just because they wanted us to work hard as slaves.
Yeah.
When you are all fighting for the same stake, all fighting for the same money, you work and be in competition with the next person because you're going after the same thing. But when you all got individual things you're working on, but then you come together as a source of power to empower the next person while you're empowering yourself, it's a whole different ball game because we really can live off of abundance. The earth really is ours.
Exactly.
Everything on it is ours.
Exactly, bro. That's real.
We're not supposed to be in poverty. We're not supposed to be in lack.
Yeah. That's real shit. Like, you know what? I was just telling the homeboys the other day. I said, bro, you ain't never seen Bill Gates get on no social media and flex on any other billionaire, nigga. You've never seen Jeff Bezos flex.
He's doing his thing.
Niggas be quiet. You know what I'm saying? All you see is these niggas with new projects coming out. It ain't no, at my house is bigger than yours, my car faster than yours, my rings, none of that shit. Ain't none of these niggas doing this. You know what I'm saying?
They wearing regular clothes from Walmart.
Regular shit. Got on Skechers, slide-ons, khakis, Wranglers. But they got them B's in their bank account.
So they invest and they save.
Yeah, man. We gotta.
They put together ideas that put people to work.
Yeah. But most importantly, they're not afraid to work together. Like, for the greater good. Like, and you know what's even crazy? They, like, we be watching and seeing, like, you can tell they not the best of friends. But these people will put their shit to the side and go, hey, if it's gonna make us a billion, we all in. I need black folks to be more all in, bro. That's one thing I wish we would do. We just all be in, man, all for one. And that's the hardest thing, man.
What you say, like what's the 3 amigos? One for all, 3 musketeers, all for one and one for all.
Yeah, we got to. Together, like, man, when you go back and look at that history and see that it's been done before, when you finally understand that, you know, like the Oklahoma shit, when you hear about Central Park in New York, all those locations where we had a bunch of land down in Texas, you know, from Rosewood, man, if it can be done in those times, which is considered some of the toughest of times, then why can't we do it now?
We can. We just gotta figure out a strategy and be the change that you want to see.
Yeah.
When you become the change that you want to see, people see it, and when they vibe with it, they gonna connect right to it.
Yeah.
Some people might take them a little time to kind of get to that same vibration, but you know, because a lot of people have fear-based belief.
That's true.
And when you let go of fear, you can walk in love, and love is a whole different frequency than fear. Fear and love can't exist in the same space.
That's very true.
And so when you stop being afraid to manifest your dreams, that's a whole different type of power, because the heart is one of the strongest chakras in the body system. It can power. It comes from the sun.
Right. Right.
That's why Superman had his S on his chest.
Right.
And his power came from the sun. Like
right.
your
that's
heart
funny
chakra
you said.
is like
I just watched
sun.
that movie. Yeah. That scene. Right. No, that's real shit.
That's the piece that helps to power the entire body.
I think I don't know. I was just telling this young lady the other day. I think the universe is pushing us in the right direction. Because right now we in the era of the awakening. So a lot of the truth is coming out. Whatever that was in the dark is coming to light. So I think in probably about the next 5 years, I think you definitely gonna see an elevation in consciousness, and we're gonna start moving in that right direction, and it's gonna be a change for sure.
I definitely believe that. I see it happening right in front of my face.
Yeah.
So darkness. The darkness is what empowers the light.
Right.
The yin and the yang symbol. They two halves of the same whole. You can't have one without the other.
Right.
The darkness
duality.
Yeah.
It's duality.
And it's a law like right above duality, which is the law of oneness.
Right.
See, you got the dark and the light that are dual mirrors of each other. But when you let go of ego and you have an ego death and you go into your higher self, then the two halves become one whole.
Yeah, no, that's deep.
And that's the law of one.
Yeah, I went through the ego shit about 2-3 years ago, bro. That's what changed me and allowed me to get on that stage and make a difference. For real. You gotta be able to check yourself.
I went through an ego death. It was a young lady I really liked and I couldn't see her. And I really, like this particular person, I had dreams about her before I met her. And every time I would think about it, I would get real creative and start creating stuff. She was like my muse. And there was a time period, man, where she wouldn't talk to me, I couldn't see her. And it made me deal with myself.
Yeah.
I had a lot of spare time, I spent a lot of time praying, and I had a lot of childhood things that I had never really dealt with before, and it forced me to deal with it. And I literally had to hug myself while I was on the ground, crying, and let myself know that I was in a safe space as a child. Because when you're a child and you go through something traumatic and nobody's there to protect you, it will do something to your mind.
It's true.
And so
especially if you ain't got no father and stuff like that around. I was blessed to have the whole father and mom situation, but yeah, that's different for everybody else.
See, I had a stepdad. My old dude passed away. And so I couldn't, a lot of times when you're going through traumatic things, you black it out. But then like it'd be like little things that pop up that make you remember. Because like when you go through something traumatic, your mind goes black to protect yourself because your mind don't want to receive something that's gonna hurt itself, so it makes you black out.
That's true.
And so when you going through a regurgitation stage, when you're going through life and a situation might happen, and then that blackout, that memory, that current memory connects with that old memory and make you remember like, oh, I remember this.
Right.
Then you start regurgitating the old memories, and then it make you have to heal from it. So I literally was on the ground hugging myself, letting myself know I was in a safe space because I had abandonment issues.
Okay.
And when I let myself know I was safe, something broke off of me, and I was like, and I just seen the lady I liked from a whole different standpoint, and I had an ego death.
Yeah.
Because your ego really is a accumulation of things that you experience from environments you go in to protect yourself. And you create it.
Right.
But the real you, the spiritual you because we chose our parents before we came here.
Right.
The real you is already having an assignment here, is already put together and perfect. And we got to align with that.
Right.
And so when you let go of the you that was the response to trauma, then the real you on the inside can evolve and grow.
That's deep. That's real shit.
Sure. Spent a lot of time reading and praying, man, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you got to.
The process to help me, to help other people kind of going through it, I can identify, it helped me identify certain things that some of my friends was going through.
Yeah.
How big you letting the beard grow?
I like it. I like it long, but I mean,
You can keep it thick and full.
yeah, that's right.
You know. You want to trim it even, or you want to cut it off?
Trimming it was cool.
Okay. Any plans for today?
Yeah, I'm going to work.
Okay.
Yeah, just going to work, man. Up at the dispensary. That's what I try to stay out the way.
Mm-hmm. You know. Make sure I fit that for you. This is a temporary hair cutting screen. Just doing an area in the beard where it's a little light and fullness.
Hell yeah.
Looks like a tone to me.
Oh yeah, I need this.
Yes, sir. I'm available for you every 2 weeks, brother.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
I'm right up the street.
Yes, sir.
Trying to decide, should I go park?
You want to park?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it up to time do park.
Where you want to park at?
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
Okay.
Let me see. Might do the Nas this one.
I got you.
What's that one picture I just seen? Matter of fact, you got a book?
I need to make a.
What's the name? It's that simple one I like. I used to get it. Let me see, classic party.
Is it like on the top part of your head or the side?
Yeah, just like a little, just near some
So
up
the
top.
short line.
I'm gonna try to take it back. There it is. We can do something simple. I was just saying, we can do something simple like this one.
This on his right above his right eye.
Let's see. Let's see. What you think? Either that one or... What do you think about that?
Which one you want? The curve like a...
Because that's in the face, and so that would be on.
This is
Is
left.
that the left side?
The left eye. See.
So if it's, yeah, so that's, yeah.
So this in the face.
I think, well, hold on, let me see.
Look like his left eye. This book is left eye.
Let's see, let's do it. Actually, we can leave it. I think, yeah, because I'm going to let my hair grow a little more.
Okay.
That way when it gets the wavelength and all that, and when it goes, because that's what I really need. I need to lay it flat. Yeah, so I'm going to wait. No, that's cool. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Yeah, that way when I wave it up a little bit, get it flat, on the next cut we'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, we got it. This is perfect, though. Alright. Anything else you need?
Get back. Get that right there. Also get beard treatments.
Oh, yeah. Bad. Yeah, definitely definitely need that.
Beard treatment and also give you a nice exfoliant on the skin.
Yeah.
Pull out any dirt pores, any dirt pores. And
yeah, we'll probably add that for sure the next week. Definitely need that.
there we go. Mind if I take a picture?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This little beauty supply store right here open, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go up in there. Show me to grab me a couple things. I can't find one do-rag after that. My nephew stole every one.
Oh man, how old is he?
About 15. He playing football up there. It is what it is.
He going through do-rags. Chin up already? Oh yeah. Yeah, you gonna go through some do-rags playing football.
Yeah, he got his dreads.
Every time I wore one under my helmet, it was soaked with sweat, and I had to change my do-rag out and let it sit for like a day, because if you don't let it sit and wash it, it will have that musty smell. And girls will flame you for being musty.
That is true.
So I understand why he probably switched them up. Say, I don't want to be musty.
Amen.
Yeah. Stand up by this wall right here. Just use that as a backdrop. Let's scrub you first. So. There you go. Well, wall right here. This wall right here. On the inside. Right here. There you go. Yep. It's a little close, but if we can't do it in here, we will have to. We can't step out.
Yes, sir.
Have a little bit more space. Lean to your right a little bit.
Excuse me. Right.
Yeah, like slide away, slide a little bit. Right forward. Just look right there. Ooh. Turn, face me. There you go. Almost remind me of a brother that played Notorious B.I.G.
Grady. I know. I done met Grady too. That's funny.
Other side. Yeah. This side. You almost could be a stunt double.
I wouldn't mind the money. I wouldn't mind it. He showed making them two be money.
Yes, sir. Short 360. Tone the comedian. Nice and fresh. All right, my bro.
Sure. Oh shoot, I ain't see all that here with
It's all good. I'm gonna switch that right now.
Appreciate you. Do cash up?
I do.
For sure.